Hello guys, welcome back. In this video, we are going to learn about the remember function and the state variables. So I have created a new branch, remember function, and inside this, we are going to create a composable function. So first thing first, let's create a composable function. Let's give it a remember composable function. Now, again, we will create our preview first so that we know what we are doing. Remember composable preview. Okay. Now, we will call this inside our set content. Remember composable. And now what we want to do, we want to create a container. Let's say modifier equals to modifier dot fill max size. And inside this, I want to create an outline text field which require two mandatory parameters, which is value and onValueChange. But before that, we need a state variable. Let's create a state variable. So let's say where state by remember this one mutableStateOf empty. And then if you're getting the error, just press Alt Enter to import the getter and setter value. And inside the value, I'll pass my state, and the second parameter is onValueChange. OnValueChange must contain this. The second parameter is going to be onValueChange, and inside the onValueChange, we need to pass the state is equal to it. So each character user is typing, we want it to append inside the state variable. Now, for clear understanding, I'll just create a text and I'll pass result state. Now, in the preview function, I need to call RememberComposable, and now it will start rendering our UI. So this is our UI. If I type anything, interactive mode, if I type at the HIN, as you can see, every time I type a character, the state variable recomposes itself. This function, this block of code executes itself as soon as I'm typing, because in onValueChange, I am making this change. I'm changing the value of the state variable. I'm appending each character, because of which the function executes itself. And remember, function does not allow to change the value back to empty. So if you don't use remember, your value will go back to empty and there will be no effect you will see. Even if you type, you don't see any visual effect because your state is going back to empty always. This is why we use remember. By is delegator in Kotlin, where you don't have to work with the wrapper class, which is this mutable state of. If you use equal to rather than by, your state variable data type will change to mutable state. Right now it is string. So if you use equal to, your state variable value will go back to mutable state. And 90% of the time you will be using by. Hope you guys understand what is remember. Okay, if I remove the remember block and if I type anything, there will be no effect. There will be no effect if I type anything. As you can see, I'm typing and there is no effect, because we remove the remember block, and every time the function executes, it resets itself. And now you can see start in interactive mode. This is the part of remember function. Subscribe to learn how to build full Jetpack Compose application step by step. Subscribe to learn how to build full Jetpack Compose app step by step. Thank you for watching. See you guys next time.